You are waiting for the right mood. You are waiting for the sudden urge of inspiration, the clear calendar, the alignment of the stars, or that magical burst of confidence to finally start. Let me save you years of wasted time. It is never coming. Motivation is the biggest lie we have been sold. We treat it like a prerequisite when it's actually a reward. If you are sitting around waiting to feel like changing your life, you are choosing to stay stuck. Today, we are clearing up that rule book. Welcome back to the show. Let's talk about why action has to come first. We have all been there. You map out the ultimate plan, you buy the journal, you download the app, you clear your desk, and you tell yourself, tomorrow morning everything changes. Then tomorrow comes, you wake up, it's raining, you're tired, your coffee isn't hot enough, and suddenly that burning inspiration from last night is completely gone. So what do? You tell yourself you just aren't in the right headspace right now. You put it off again. Here is a brutal truth. Readiness is not a feeling you wait for. It is something you build. We treat action like it's dependent on our emotions. We think good mood is equal to good work. But human psychology does not work like that. Action actually creates emotion. Emotion precedes emotion. When you wait for the perfect moment, you are falling straight into the procrastination trap. That moment doesn't exist. It's a phantom designed by your brain to keep you safe, comfortable, and ultimately stagnant. Think about the last time you didn't want to go to the gym or you didn't want to start that major project at work. You dragged your feet, you complained, but you forced yourself to take one step. 5 minutes in, what happened? The resistance faded. Once you started moving, the friction dropped. Motivation doesn't cause action. Action causes motivation. Every single time you wait to feel motivated before you act, you are putting the cart before the horse. You expect the engine to start without turning the key. If you sit on the couch waiting to feel like running a marathon, you are going to sit there forever. But if you lace up your shoes and walk out the door, even if you hate every second of the first mile, something is changing. Your brain catches up to your body. You have to stop waiting for conditions to be perfect. Perfect conditions are just an excuse for cowardice dressed up as patience. Now when I say take action, I know what your brain immediately does. It panics. It thinks about overhauling your entire life by 5 a.m. tomorrow. Waking up early, cutting out all sugar, reading a book a day, launching a business, and running 5 miles. No wonder you procrastinate. All at once is exhausting. Real progress doesn't come from massive, heroic bursts of effort. Life-changing success is boring. It is built on small, simple disciplines practiced every single day. Read 10 pages of a book, write 3 sentences, do 10 push-ups. They sound too small to matter, right? That's why people ignore them. But consistency creates momentum, and momentum is an unstoppable force. 10 pages a day is roughly 15 books a year. 10 push-ups a day is over 3,600 push-ups a year. Small steps compound because consistency beats intensity every single time. Now here is where the magic really happens. When you commit to these tiny daily actions, regardless of your mood, regardless of whether it's raining, regardless of how tired you are, something profound happens to who you are. You stop trying to change and you actually become someone different. If you write every day, even when you don't feel creative, you stop saying I want to be a writer. You realize that I am a writer. If you show up to work out when every fiber of your being wants to stay in bed, you stop saying I am trying to get in shape. You realize that I am an athlete. Action rewires your identity. You stop identifying as someone who procrastinates, someone who quits, or someone who waits for permission. You become a person of follow-through. And once your identity is changing, your habits don't require willpower anymore. They just become what you do. We live in a culture obsessed with microwave success. We want the viral video overnight, the promotion in 6 months, the six-pack abs in 2 weeks. Nature does not work that way. Think about a giant oak tree. It doesn't shoot up overnight. It spends decades sinking roots deep into the dark, hidden earth, growing an inch at a time when nobody is watching. Meaningful progress takes time and daily dedication. If you plant a seed and dig it up every single day to check if it's growing, you are going to kill it. You have to trust the quiet work of showing up when nobody claps for you. Success doesn't reward short-term intensity, it rewards relentless, quiet consistency. So here is your challenge for today. Right now, not tomorrow or not when you feel right. Take whatever goal you have been putting off, that project, that habit, that conversation, and shrink it down until it feels almost ridiculously easy to do. Then do it. Do it before your brain has a chance to negotiate with you. Knowledge without execution is just entertainment. Life only changes when you perform new actions. Stop waiting to feel ready. Push yourself anyway. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and let's get to work. I will see you in the next one.